It's been a cold start to the 2018 season in the BRDC British F3 Championship, but this weekend it looks like the weather has finally turned, and just maybe summer has arrived as we land in Norfolk for rounds 7, 8 and 9 of the championship. The sun was nowhere to be seen last time out at Rockingham, but the action was hot. For race 1, it was Tom Gamble on pole position. It was a clean start as everybody slithered away on a wet track. Well, clean until they got to turn 2. Clement Novalak and Jamie Chadwick touched, spinning in the pack as confusion reigned for a while, cars heading in all directions. Another driver caught up in the chaos was championship leader coming into the weekend, Nikolai Kiergaard, whose car was damaged and out of the race. When the safety car went in, the race settled down and Tom Gamble kept everything under control as he headed on to victory to become the 4th winner in 4 races.
The safety car came out, which I thought, oh no, it's going to bunch everyone up, but made a decent restart on that as well, and yeah, I was able to get a bit of a gap from that as well, and then just maintain it to the end.
For race 2, it was Satako and Chimankol who lined up at the front. Away from the line, Nikolai Kiergaard made a superb start, knowing he needed to salvage points after a disastrous first race. It was a frantic first lap for everybody, but Kiergaard made up an impressive 7 places. Likewise, Kushmaini had started 5th, but managed to steal the lead by the end of the lap. Kiergaard wasn't done yet, though. He was still pushing and determined to get on the podium. Meanwhile, Jamie Chadwick was defending for all she was worth in 3rd place as Linus Lundqvist tried everything to get by. But on the last lap, Lundqvist found a gap and was through. At the flag, though, it was Kushmaini who came through to become the 5th different winner.
From when I got into the lead, I knew we had the pace to pull away, and I was really happy with the end result.
Kushmaini also took fastest lap in race 2, which handed him pole for race 3. However, as the lights went out, it was Linus Lundqvist who launched himself into the lead. Again, there was chaos at the Dean hairpin when Pavin Rabashankar and Adil Esmaili collided, bringing out the safety car. As the action resumed, there were some good close battles in the mid-pack as the drivers tried to attack and defend at the same time. It was close at the front, but in the end it was Linus Lundqvist who became the first double winner of 2018.
Tried to keep our cool and yeah, enabled to got the win, and it's an amazing end to more or less an amazing weekend.
So in the championship standings, it's Linus Lundqvist who's now ahead of Nikolai Kiergaard, and that win in race 1 at Rockingham has pushed Tom Gamble up to 3rd. For Nikolai Kiergaard, it looks like his early championship charge was in trouble after crashing in race 1. However, some superb drives in races 2 and 3 have kept him in contention.
Yeah, I think they made it so that you get less points for the actual race and then points for overtaking to make sure that it's the guys who are actually fighting for the championship who score the most points, and I think that's good. Especially also because of the fact that if you crash in race 1 or have a bad race 1, then you can still save a little bit in the championship if you're willing to take the risk and you make some good moves and have the pace to go up the field. So I think it's a good change.
In race 3, there was a titanic battle for 6th place. It was the kind of fight that every driver wants to be involved in as they went wheel to wheel, lap after lap.
Racing's racing, there's no other thing like it when you're going head-to-head with other people, especially in motorsport when you're doing over 100 miles an hour, going into one corner, and it's kind of a game of chicken, who brakes first and who's going to make the move. Something that we all love, and that's why we do it.
It was a good race, you know, we had a few safety cars which brought the pack back together, and I had a chance to do a few overtakings, which was very nice. I did a very good overtaking with Krish. We're side to side for half of the lap, you know, very close, wheel to wheel, and managed to get in front of him. So it was, yeah, quite a good race for me.
It was very good, yeah. I remember doing that with Jordan Kane as well. We were literally parallel to each other into 4 corners, and yeah, I made it through. And yes, it's very much fun because the adrenaline is just in you, and you know, you're just pushing harder and harder, and just racing just makes it a lot more fun as well.
You just got to trust the guy in front is not going to turn into you, and that you can stick it as well. So yeah, it's quite good.
They always have respect for their opponents, and that's what I really like about racing in the championship.
Yeah, at the end, if you win the battle, it feels great. I mean, if you lose it, not so much, but for sure you enjoy the moment when it's happening. But us drivers are very results orientated, so if we do well, it's great, and if not, then, you know, we enjoyed it while it lasts.